What is up, and welcome to the show. We will get started in one moment. Let me get the live stream going, and I'm also, as always, experiencing technical difficulties. I see you, note taker. I see you. Turn up your volume. I'm good. Thanks, Zoom. Just fucking do what I asked you to do. What is up, and welcome to the show. This is 24/7 Worldwide Music Festival. The show goes on. In addition, we are listening to Tsunami Bomb. However, we regret to inform you we will not be performing in the Northwest this weekend. They are canceling on all three shows. However, the shows themselves are not canceled. That is very important. Crimewave 66 will be headlining at least 2 out of 3 of those. I don't remember. I think Crimewave 66 will be at they're not at Tony V's in Everett, or maybe they are. I don't know. That show is happening tonight anyway, so. Meow. Hi. Cat break. While I sort out my technical difficulties. What up, and welcome to the show. It is April 17th, 2026. Making today the 49th day of the Iranian war and the 61st day of the DHS shutdown. Yeah. Hi, what's up? Hi. You look mad. You sound mad. You always sound like that. That's just your voice. I know. Resting bitch voice. But you're not mad. Well, I mean, I'm sure you have a lot to be mad about, but you come back the very next day about you are a goner. In any event, they apparently have a band member has had an unexpected event. So again, Tsunami Bomb will not be playing this weekend. However, Crimewave 66 will be, as well as yeah, the shows will go on without their headliner. I have feelings about that. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. This is Rotting Vampire Eyeballs. Before God's green earth camera, if you try and climb up there, I will squish your little cat head like a little fucking grape. Do you like that imagery? Squish your little cat head! Your little cat head! She likes it. She likes having her little cat head squished. Okay, I'm sorry. 4 minutes of nonsense. Alright, here we are. Welcome to the show. Here's a calendar episode for the weekend of the 17th, 18th, 19th. Again, much like last weekend was Mr. Dinkle's weekend. I was planning to have a California band invade all weekend long, though I wasn't, like last weekend, planning to go to all the shows. But I have tickets to El Toro Zone tomorrow. I can still go. The problem is, I hate to say it, it's not a $34 show. Like, I feel like they need to get another headliner. They could, if Matt wanted to call his friends Tim and Lars up real quick, you know what I mean? Like, if they wanted to, or a local band, like a local headliner, like some Fresh Young Fellows just got back together. I don't know, but I feel like, maybe they will be adding to some of those bills, but. I'm also surprised there was no mention of it on Seattle area punk shows. But again, Tsunami Bomb will not be playing this weekend. When you see it crossed off on the flyer later in the episode, not because I have anything against Tsunami Bomb, it's just because literally they will not be playing the Pacific Northwest. I will get to it, but there's a statement. They don't come to this decision lightly. I'm also hoping maybe if I play Tsunami Bomb, I don't know, I can like magically make something different happen. This is Operation Ivy off of The Rare Shit. This is from the East Bay EP. This is the Crowd unreleased version. Followed by Plea for Peace, I think. Give me 1 second, excuse me. I need to find my phone. We will need that at some point. Okay. We'll do a couple of headlines and then we'll get to some headlines. Strait of Hormuz allegedly open, fully. And my note from earlier today said any word from, any word on the Israel-Lebanon 10-day ceasefire. Apparently that is holding. Apparently U.S. blockade is causing complications in the Strait of Hormuz, but U.S. Apparently ceasefires are tentatively holding for the moment. I'll take it. Ceasefire and who's profited from it? Who on the prediction markets did Trump tip off this time? But again, 10 days and counting. Israel, Lebanon, and then the Strait of Hormuz opening. Trump announced it, and I hate to be like, and again, they're like, they like Iran more than they like America. No, I don't like Iran more than America. I don't want Iran to win. That would be disastrous. I do trust Iran more than America, and that's if you don't want us to distrust your leaders, don't elect liars. So Trump says the Strait of Hormuz is open. I'm like, well, let's see what Iran says. Of course, the same. I guess it goes both ways. I don't necessarily trust Trump Iran. I don't trust Iran either. But when they said the U.S. bombed a school, I believed them, and it turned out to be true. When the U.S. said, Leon Conejo is a domestic terrorist, a little bit hard to believe. This is from March, so this isn't new news, but it is confirmed news. Members of Israelis far right wore golden nooses while voting to allow for executions of Palestinians. They did it in September, and they did it again, or I want to say either September or December, but they did it again in March, and this is confirmed. Todd Lyons has apparently resigned from acting director of ICE. No further details. Snopes, and we'll get to it. Pete Hegseth, Pulp Fiction, Ezekiel, quote, he knew that hardy har har. He's quoting from Pulp Fiction. He understood. He was quoting a command chief who did quote that to a whole series of units. Whether or not they knew that they were quoting from Pulp Fiction, I don't know. Pete seemed to his credit. But yeah, they went with that quote. They went with the dramatic. I don't know. That's the kind of gotcha. I don't get it. It's like when the right tries to be like, Jimmy Kimmel did blackface, and I'm like, yeah, a decade and a half ago when he was partners with Adam Carolla, who is with y'all, he's apologized for it. And what the fuck do you care about blackface? You don't give a shit at all. So again, the flip side is us being like, caught you doing something religiously. Again, there are a lot of leftists who are in fact religious, but I don't know. Like, it just... I mean, I think there's Trump holding a Bible upside down, and then there's slightly paraphrased biblical quotes, and they're not the same thing. I mean, well, 2 Corinthians. That's okay. I don't know. Again, I guess it's all fair game. They want to be the party of that. They want to wrap themselves up in that. Get it right, then get it right. I don't know. This is This Silence Kills, followed by Out of the Blue by Berserk. Oh, actually, Thrash or Die, Out of the Blue. Thrash or Die, This Silence Kills, Out of the Blue. And again, they are playing this weekend at El Corazon. They'll be tomorrow. Portland's Berserk will be at El Corazon. I mean, it really is still such a sick bill. I wonder how many people will show up tomorrow not realizing that Tsunami Bomb, like having already bought tickets, or I don't know, I got an email from El Corazon, but it does not feel being heavily broadcast. According to the Slog, Strait of Hormuz, mostly open. Pedestrian deaths are up in Seattle. No, you're not imagining things. Seasonal allergies are getting worse. And again, I keep saying it, like, I didn't even get allergies, but this year's been bad. But yeah, no, my eyes have been itchy and watery. Like, I don't even get allergies except when I do, and this year's bad. Well, not according to next door. Katie Wilson expands. Well, this does actually lead into an actual calendar-like event. Katie Wilson expands car bans to Lake Washington Boulevard this summer. This is your city. Sniff my car. That used to be my commute. That used to be how I would go to my old office, which is no longer there. My office is now in Renton. I still get to drive along Lake Washington Boulevard briefly and get to do a little curvy by the ocean thing. If I take that route, I can also take Beacon Avenue South. But in any event, it's a very lovely drive. I love it. but it's also a lovely bike, I'm assuming, or walk, or I have walked it. Yeah, so opening up to pedestrians in the summertime, I have no problem with, but of course you're going to always find the NIMBY asshole who does. Meanwhile, Margaret N on Nextdoor reminds that there are several races starting around 7 tomorrow, between 7 and noon at Seward Park, including the Cherry Blossom Run, which is sold out. I did my first 5K ever at Seward Park. Also next door, it's not all sunshine and roses. Anyone else bothered by these string lights in Queen Anne 24/7? I'm sorry, they're bothering you during the day? The lights are bothering you during the day? 24/7! They have been uncooperative. I can't even enjoy my deck. Well, yeah, if you make them turn off their lights, then they can't enjoy their deck. Yeah, no, and the responses are, yeah, no, when Nextdoor gets cooking, Nextdoor gets cooking. I have Petula Clark stuck in my head, downtown. You're in a mixed-use urban neighborhood, what do you expect? What won't people whine about? Like, yeah, no, the Nextdoor wasn't having it. Today. Tomorrow, they might have found a completely sympathetic audience. Eminem is a grandpa again. Elena has given birth to her first daughter. Her first daughter, Scotty Marie Moeller, born Tuesday, April 14th. Eminem became a grandfather, I believe, for the first time last March when Jade Mathers gave birth to Elliot Marshall McClintock. Yeah, no, I guess that's what happens when you have daughters. No matter how well famous your name is, your grandkids don't have your last name. If they so choose, they can choose whatever they want. They chose, and or maybe that name has baggage. Meanwhile, Stevie Mathers has been dating Declan Jace. I don't know too much about that individual. Stevie occasionally joins Haley on her podcast, Just a Little Shady. That's cute. Also from People Magazine, also pregnant, Natalie Portman is pregnant with baby number 3 at 44. Good for her. This is Bristle with Witch Hunter, possibly followed by Respect and the Hidden Curriculum. We'll see. Oh, in other entertainment news, Jennifer Coolidge is not trans. I mean, that's some kind of clickbait, AI slop generated 7 celebrities who embrace their authentic selves. It includes legitimate trans people like Chaz Bono, Hunter Schafer. However, the before picture of Hunter Schafer is Eddie Redmayne, which is, if you're wondering who would do this and why, I don't know if I can answer that question, but I can tell you who didn't do it. Trans people or allies. Whatever this is just to... Yeah, no, this is all, yeah, no, this is, it is just transvestigating. It is just that repackaged as some kind of entertainment, AI slop entertainment product, but it's, yeah, ultimately the purpose is to harm trans people. Sue Bird and Megan Rapinoe have announced that they've broken up. People break up, that sucks. Don't make a U-Haul joke. Don't make a U-Haul joke. These are some really good updates, actually. These are some really interesting updates. Okay, well, I was like, which one do I do first? Sports update first. Respect by Bristle off of 198.450. This is just a random but interesting update. The Atlantic journalist Diana Rossini, who resigned after she was photographed with a football coach, hours after resigning, saved a man and his dog from some kind of incident in their car. Good for her. Phil's coffee completely reverses. I went into a deeper dive into the nonsense yesterday, but something, we're going to create an emblem for every store that's inclusivity. I know there's already a symbol for it. Okay, anyway, no, it's okay. They've completely reversed course. I made a mistake. I'm sincerely sorry. I basically saying that he understands now. This is a symbol of safety. Not something I would want to take away from anyone. I failed you, or the policy failed you, not him personally. I'm sorry. Backstory: a chain of coffee places, mostly located in northern and southern California, though they have locations in Chicago as well, called Phil's, made a statement that they would be removing pride flags as well as other. That whole thing. Let's just take all the flags out, rather than admit we hate gay people or not hate gay people, hate on gay people. Like either would be the easiest thing to do, but how can we hate on gay people but not seem like we're hating on gay people? One of those policies immediately met with backlash, immediately met with a statement from the executive director of San Francisco Pride, who he ended up meeting with, the CEO ended up meeting with. She said, she basically didn't say I accepted his apology or you should accept his apology. She just said I feel his apology was sincere. My job is to help us all move forward. However, the fact that they are still moving forward, the fact that he continued to promote this idea about art and, letting people in the neighborhood be the artist, submit to be the artist. That's not, you didn't invent, okay, whatever. And also, you still sounds like you're conflating two different things. You sound so close to understanding that the pride flag isn't just a work of art or something pretty to look at or to hang on the wall, but it is a potent symbol. I mean, it is a work of art created by someone named Grant Baker, but I'm sorry, but it's a potent symbol that it's, and its removal signals something important that you didn't quite understand. You're so close to understanding that, but then using this to continue to talk about, well, we're going to have art by local artists, and each of the 82 stores will have its own unique place. Yeah, that's what every coffee shop chain said. But at least on the gay thing, he seems fine. For now. But no, who was in his ear telling him that that was necessary or a good idea or would be good for business or would be good publicity or any of it? Because I don't know, maybe if the chain was in Tennessee, but not in San Francisco, not in California, not in and of course the Castro never took their. What are we doing with this? We were going to unbox this. Presumably, Tsunami Bomb will come back. This is Sinkhole followed by Petaluma. I feel like I play these two every single time, but you know. Oh, and the Guardian is moving away from a free model. I'm sorry, I don't. They're like, enter your email. It's free. And I'm like, no, my data has a value, and you know that. That's why you're trying to collect it. Don't lie. That's actually really disappointing, Guardian. What was that article that, what was... Yeah, now how the Guardian was platforming transphobes, but not, but not intentionally, but not not intense. I don't know. Oh, I've been using my full-ass government name on Instagram for I don't know how long. Like for some, not my username, which was visible to me, but I actually had to go into like profile. I'm like, has this been visible? What the fuck? But no, visible to everyone else. My full-ass government name. I'm gonna double check. I did DM a band about that Echo Chamber show, which, like I said, I had discovered at least it is an outdoor show. Oh. Okay. Oh my God. They replied to me. All right. I don't think I'm just gonna. Yeah. No. I DM'd for an ad. I did the thing. I had the courage to DM for an Addy, and they gave me the Addy. All right. Well, in conjunction with buying Cave Town tickets, which I bought Cave Town tickets, I think I am actually just gonna have to ask for a refund. I'm sorry, because I think I'm gonna go to this bridge show. Oh no, don't save that there. Oh. Oh no, yeah, no, this is the right place. Okay. Oh, I get it. The echo chamber. Sick. All right, I think I have to go to that now. Hi, cat. Oh. All right. Well, I'll figure it out. I will be going to a show tomorrow. In the pet report, Karma, who is right here. I can't read. I'm sorry, I can't read my handwriting. Oh, Karma didn't wake me up this morning, which is rare. And she is extremely self-conscious. I was downstairs in the basement when she was using the litter box, and she kept looking over at me like any human would if you were there in the room while they were trying to use the bathroom. And I was like, I'm just here. I'll be gone soon. Like but you could tell she couldn't go while I was there, which is just I don't know. That's just pretty funny. I rarely ever see either of the cats in the litter box. I just see evidence that they use it. Sorry, I'm again trying to read my handwriting. Oh, Daisy, something's going on with Daisy and her neck maybe, or her ears. I can't figure it out. Oh, Karma tried to rush outside during rush hour, and it's the one time of day when especially on a Friday, where I'm just so worried about her being hit by a car that I don't really like. I mean, I try to keep her in as much as possible, but she is, whether I want her to be or not, an outdoor cat. But yeah, no, she's been letting me she'll go rush outside, and she'll let me bring her back in, which is cool. I think she understands. I will let you out at other times of day, but yeah, I'm just trying to keep you safe, Brody. So again, Tsunami Bomb will not be playing this weekend. However, everyone else on the bill will still be playing. Play some more Operation Ivy. Crimewave 66 is now the headliner. Matt from Operation Ivy and Rancid is in that band. This is a 45. Actually, I'm going to play. What am I playing? Okay, this is Sleep Long and Healthy Body. This goes out to myself for being sick all week, but I'm actually, of course, the weekend. I feel great Monday. No, for real though. Like I think I had the flu 2 weeks ago, and then I don't think it was norovirus because I don't think it was that bad, but I got something. A little something. Wait, am I? This is Operation Ivy off of the Hectic EP. It won't let me show it. There we go. Oh, Box World for Karma. This is ever-changing series of boxes in my living room. She gets bored of them. Like I don't know what. Like she likes to. Certain boxes she will last longer than others. Like she has her favorites, but some boxes it'll just be her thing for like a day or two, and then I know she's over it, and I can go recycle at that one. But yeah, Karma's Box World. That was the Pet Report. Neighborhood Report, just some random guy. The second Blahaj sighting, so Blahaj, the canonically gay IKEA shark. And then, of course, yeah, there's this one, well, again, I keep saying kid, but from what I was not trying to eavesdrop when I was at the bus stop with them and their group of friends, they seem to be adults in their early 20s, but, well, you walking around with a stuffed animal, I'm going to call you a kid. I don't know, yeah. Anyway, but they bring, yeah, I have been known to bring stuffed animals to protest, but they bring them to the mosh pit, and I just love that. Anyway, separate from that, just someone randomly walking down the street with a, like the big one, like the big $39 one. This is Healthy Body, Sick Mind. We are actually moving towards the calendar now. Two records. It's just a matter of time. Sick body, sick mind. Oh my gosh. So, okay, the ongoing saga of I've got this tax return. Well, I haven't even received it yet, but it's like burning a hole in my direct deposit. I don't know how to describe it. Of course, yeah, last year was the buy nothing year. The year before was like buy no plastic, which is when I really stopped collecting toys, which was hard. Speaking of like stuffed animal stuff, it was just hard for me because I've collected toys my whole life. But Reaction made 8-bit versions. So from the NES Friday the 13th, like the 8-bit Nintendo video game, they made 8-bit Jason and 8-bit Freddy. These were Comic-Con 2014. I'm sorry, New York City Comic-Con 2014 exclusives from Toy Tokyo. That happened to be at Javits Center. I don't know. I used to go to events at the Javits. I remember going to a car show at the Javits Center and several AIDS dances. $134 for the pair boxed. I'm not, but me, I'm not buying plastic. Also me, ooh, I want that box of plastic. Oh, also I bought plastic today. Records don't count. That's the official. Also, tomorrow's Record Store Day. Like I said, we're officially moving towards the calendar. I just pre-ordered Water Parks. Let's play some Water Parks. The new album is out July, whatever I say when I get to it. I want to say 17th, 23rd. I just pre-ordered it. It's called Jinx. This is one of those ask and you shall receive. Like I literally was last night like, 2023. It's been a minute since Water Park put out anything new. I knew they had put out a couple of singles, which are on the new album. What my curiosity, okay, I'm playing Water Park. My curiosity, so originally they were on Fueled by Ramen. They're on Townsend, but I think they've always been on Townsend is their European distributor. I don't know who's releasing it in the US, but they got dropped by Fueled by Ramen, and then announced that the Intellectual Property Volume 2 was being scrapped. This is Real Super Dark. But yeah, no, of course, immediately as soon as I found out that they, immediately pre-ordered it. I'm nervous. As the last two albums, I was like, but I love them so much. How can I possibly love the new material? And each one, in turn, became my favorite album at the time. I mean, they are. That is a sign. They are one of my favorite bands. Like. And then 10 years from now, I'll be like, that was kind of not great, but I loved it at the time. But I can't tell. Intellectual Property, I do think is genuinely their best material. But I have heard the singles from the new album. They didn't immediately jump at me. So we'll see. It might be a little bit of a slower burn. Like I said, I'm a little bit nervous. How many albums can they sustain? Like, oh my God, this is my favorite now. Reaching Regal did for like a decade. Go. Anyway, they're $134.99 on eBay, and I don't shop on eBay, so that actually helps. Yeah, no, I genuinely don't think I'm psychic. Recently someone was like, oh, I was just thinking about you, and then people say that, I do that a lot, like, they were thinking about me, and then I reach out. I don't know, I do have connections with some people. I also just think I have a sense of timing. Like, oh, it's been a minute, and you're thinking the same thing, and oh, yeah, I reach out first. But also, with like water parks, I'm like, I knew it's been a minute since I knew an announcement was imminent. They don't go that long without putting out music. So I wrote, yeah, I wasn't psychic, I just, July 24th. It'll be, the new water park, July 24th. I got a glow-in-the-dark variant, and then a picture disc variant with a cat on it. You know, I'll buy anything with a cat on it. And then we'll see. It didn't specify which one was rarer, so I'll check with Discogs at the time, and whichever one is rarer, I will play the other one, if that makes sense. And just store the rare one. His Funeral Gray. Oh, they have a song. Okay. Also, if you're curious about the new water park material, the lyrics are all up on Genius already. They have a song called Gwen Stefani. I was like, ooh, I'm a little nervous because they're not political, and she's gone in a direction that I'm not. I have a feel, well, it's not. It's about fashion, and video games and friendship and boredom. It's about the same thing all water park songs are about. It just happens to be called Gwen Stefani, and I think the only reference is like fake furs and oversized sunglasses, but it's not. I know. I would pick anyone else. This is hot on the heels of Minka naming a song Dennis Rodman, and I'm like, I get it, but Dennis Rodman? It's a good song. Disappointingly, it's a good song. What am I playing next? Oh, I know what I'm playing next. That was easy. I am playing Chloe Moriando, who is opening for Cave Town on October 4th at the Showbox Soto. I bought tickets. I'm super psyched. And this is just straight up Hotel for Clowns.
Watch your step, cause the light's low. Sit down, cause you're in for a big show, darling. If you're scared, keep your eyes closed. There's a buzz in the air from the floor to the tightrope. Stay a while, cause you don't wanna tell us no. Stay a while. I'll eat you up, we love you so. Hotel for clowns, talk to me nice or I'll let you drown. Baby, don't you frown, I told you that I'll meet you at the carousel, let's run down. Hey, so stay a while, cause we ain't gonna let you go. Hotel for clowns, talk to us nice or I'll let you drown.
Why can I not read any of my handwriting tonight? Water Parks hasn't toured since December, the Prowler tour of December of 2025. It has been over a year since I've seen them live. That's just very unusual as well. That would have been probably the Showbox Soto. Yes, it was the Showbox Soto, because the time before that in Seattle they played the Showbox, and he commented, like every time like the crowd started, he'd be like, jump, and he'd be like, wait, he didn't say stop jumping, but like he specifically commented on how much you can feel the ground. It needs to be seismically retrofitted. The Showbox Soto, not Soto, the original So I just have this weird feeling like they like when they toured again and they were offered the Showbox, they were like, do you have any other venues? Yeah, because the Showbox Soto I don't believe has a basement or anything to like make the floor feel spongy like that. In any event, it seemed that it made Austin very uncomfortable, and so I think that's why they ended up playing the Soto the next time. Because they're comparably the same size. And then in between the two, seeing them at the Showbox Soto and the Showbox Soto, I'm sorry, Showbox and the Showbox Soto. Am I playing this out? Yes, I am. I saw them at Irving Plaza in New York, and then I saw them at When We Were Young in Las Vegas. I think I've seen Water Park 6 times, and I only like discovered them in like 2019. But they're like basically always on tour, except they're not. I guess he'd been in the studio. That's what I was gonna say. I want to know so of the scrapped intellectual property material, what made it onto this album, or was that just all like that's all in the vault now, and he just started again fresh with new material? I don't know. I don't know. Again, got tickets to Cave Town Showbox. Getting tickets from the box office saves you all the fees. Like I highly recommend. This is the Running with Scissors tour. Again, Chloe Moriando opening for Cave Town. I'll play some Cave Town next. A Lorne Michaels documentary debuts in theaters today. It's being released by Focus Features, who are the same people who released the Melania documentary. Just putting that out there. How is the SNL UK going? I don't know. I heard about that first week that Tina Fey hosted, and I haven't heard a thing since. And what I heard from the first week was pretty comparable to SNL. Like, some gags landed, some gags didn't. Some things went too long. Yeah, sounds like Saturday Night Live. But again, they have a London-based Saturday Night Live now that airs in the UK that Lorne Michaels produces, but remotely. There's no evidence he ever went to Portland once. Chloe Moriando off of Sucker Punch. That was Hotel for Clowns, followed by, is it called Dress Up? Called Dress Up. This is Cave Town with wait, is that right? I believe this is Lemon Boy. Let's find out. Again, Cape Town playing October 4th at the Showbox Soto here in Seattle. Yes, Lemon Boy.
There once was a bittersweet man and they called him Lemon Boy. He was growing in my garden and I pulled him out by his hair like a weed.
Cyndi Lauper Vegas residency begins in 1 week. She's been posting clips of sneak peeks to fans, like behind the scenes kind of stuff.
Lemon Boy and me
We're not going to dwell on it anymore, but again, Tsunami Bomb has canceled. However, those shows are not canceled. Those shows are going on. The show must go on.
So I got myself a citrus friend.
But yeah, no, Crimewave 66 is still playing Berserks, and the Scoffs will be at El Corazon. I'm assuming the show minus Tsunami Bomb went down at Tony V's in Everett tonight, and then their show will still be going on. Rat Utopia Experiment, we're playing tomorrow night at the Echo Chamber. You can actually DM me for the Addy now. I know the Addy. I am on the inside. I feel so special. But also, literally, all it took was asking.
Too keen on compromising with a nice lemon pie. So lemon boy and me, we just gotta get along together. I'll help him plant his seeds and we'll mow the lawn in bad weather. It's actually pretty easy being nice to a bitter boy like him. So I got myself a citrus friend. But what if I run out of fertilizer? What if the clouds run out of
I said we're not gonna dwell on it, but I am gonna read the statement from Tsunami Bomb.
boy won't grow no longer? What if beaches dry of sugar cane?
Ice Spice attacked at a McDonald's in California. Okay, I'm sorry. when headlines pop up and you can't yet.
To beach themselves, tortoise shells tear away from their spines. It happens all the time. It happens all the time.
Vans, did you forget about me? We saved your spot. You literally canceled my order. I thought I had bought the last pair. Now Vans is literally teasing me now with their authentic foam mules. I did order it. I didn't leave anything in my cart. You canceled my order. They're fucking with me. That's funny.
So lemon boy and I, we're gonna live forever. Like snuff in a little night, we'll get around forever. It's actually pretty easy being nice to a bitter boy like him. So I got myself a citrus friend.
it's an etching, but a painting as well. It's like that style. It's just that Robbie style. All right, I'm gonna play something by Tsunami Bomb, and then I will read the statement from Tsunami Bomb. Is this no one looking?
My self-esteem is low, at thinking I'm a pro. But there's one thing I know, if I could just stay home. Self-esteem is low, I'm losing all my pride. But there's one thing I know, if I could just stay home.
And this is a statement. Well, this part comes from El Corazon. Unfortunately, due to a crisis affecting a member of Tsunami Bomb, we'll have to cancel their headline slot at El Corazon tomorrow, Saturday, April 26th. The rest of the show is still on the schedule and will go on. Crimewave 66 and openers are scheduled to play tomorrow night. If you are interested in a refund, so the show goes on. And then here's the statement from the band itself. It is with incredible sadness, Tsunami Bomb has to cancel all dates in the Pacific Northwest this weekend, including tonight's show in Portland and the following appearances in Everett, Seattle, and Bremerton. Due to unexpected and serious health issue affected one of our members, we want to make it clear that we do not make this decision lightly. We've explored every possible option to make these shows happen before ultimately having to admit that we cannot proceed. While we want to respect our bandmates' privacy at this time, we understand that the situation has caught the rest of us by surprise, and we currently have members both in Portland and in transit. This is not normally how. This is not how we normally operate as a band, and we do not cancel shows lightly. All of this is so unexpected, and we are absolutely gutted that we can't move forward with any semblance of a show for you all. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience to the promoters, the venues, the other bands we were scheduled to play with, and everyone who purchased tickets. Please contact the venue for information regarding refunds, but we also encourage you to still attend the shows and support the incredible lineups that are continuing as planned. Even without us, these are fantastic shows, and that is true. We can't express how sorry we are and disappointed we are with this outcome. So again, one of the themes of this episode is people who know how to apologize properly. No, again, we wish them the best, and that's a disappointment, but we'll see them when we can see them again. As I previously mentioned, tomorrow is Record Store Day. I'm not the biggest enthusiast. I don't want to rain on anyone's parade. If it's something you enjoy it. Am I playing one more by Tsunami Bomb? I'm not. It's Lemonade, and much as I love Lemonade, I literally just played it last night, and I play it all the time, my thing with Record Store Day is I'm not entirely sure it fulfills. Okay, it's great for record stores, and that's the purpose, and it serves that purpose. Yay. Bringing foot traffic into record stores, period. That's great, and it serves that purpose. It does not serve independent bands. It serves major labels, and it serves legacy artists who issue represses and live versions and B-sides and outtakes and demos and all that kind of stuff to like clear out their back catalog at the expense of so leading up to Record Store Day, that means all the record pressing plants can't press new band, up and coming band, like not whoever, Bruce Springsteen, who yes has a live album at Asbury Park coming out tomorrow. And again, nothing against Bruce. It's just, well, there's not much that I'm interested in. I don't. There are very, very few artists that I like so much that I need to own everything, including like every live demo, B-side. And so there's just not much for me at Record Store Day. But again, I don't think it's for me. I think it's for a more casual collector to get them into the store. And they found the niche of what type of records they want. And those type of records are records that are already easily and commonly available. Records that if Dollar Store still been, you could find them in. Like, yeah, let's repress every Chris Christopherson and Barbra Streisand duet. I'm going to play something off of My God, and it's not going to be... oh, this is Good Things Go Bad. And it's not going to be Bad Bitch. Yet. Yet. Reserving the right. This is Good Things Go Bad, followed by, I don't know, no, I'm sorry, You Are Not My Friend. Oh, Temu vinyl clearance? What the fuck? What? I'm sorry, who would buy? And it's very unclear what they're even selling. Like, they're so cagey. I'm like, is this a vinyl record? Is this just like a wall art? Is this? But Temu claims to be having a vinyl clearance sale. Very interestingly timed, Temu. But also, what would a Temu Diana Ross and the Supremes album be like? Like, it would not be Diana Ross and the Supremes, it would be some other band. But I'm just so confused by Temu claiming to sell vinyl. That just seems the weirdest, wrongest thing in the world. And also, you understand those beds that are like the size of an entire living room and look photorealistic like a cat, but it's also like cuddling you. Like, you understand that that's not what whatever you are buying, it's not that. Like, whatever you see in that picture, that's completely AI generated, and that's not what Temu is selling you. But presumably for $600, they'll sell you something. I don't know. Speaking of cats, Pop Cats, Pacific Northwest Ultimate Cat Convention, happening tomorrow and Sunday at the Seattle Center Exhibition Hall, starting at 11. Tickets start at $18. Another top pick this weekend, Margaret Cho, the Choligarchy Tour, will be at the Moore Sunday. Tickets start at $37. She's very funny. If you get a chance to see her live, I highly recommend. And I find the bitterer she gets, the funnier she gets, which is not good, but it's funny. Monday is 420. Monday is the date for April 20th. It is 420. I'm not hearing of anything especial happening in Seattle. April 22nd is the 56th Earth Day. Our Power, Our Planet is the theme. I don't know yet. I don't know of anything particular happening in Seattle. However, globally, and mostly in the northern hemisphere, the Lyrids meteor shower happening now through the 29th. They began around the 15th through the 29th. They will peak around Earth Day, the 21st and the 22nd, with 15 to 20 meteors dropping an hour. So go out and check that out. Also on the 22nd, the Northwest African American Museum will be hosting the Luther Vandross exhibit. This is a exhibit curated by the Grammy Museum. It's a touring exhibit, which makes a lot of sense because I was like, wait, Luther Vandross is from the Northwest? He is not. He was born in New York City, which I knew. But again, it's a touring exhibit. That was Good Things Go Bad, and this is You Are Not My Friend by Tessa Violet off of My God. I don't know when she's touring again. Saturday the 25th is the annual Othello All Hands from 10 to 12. I am not on the poster this year, although I did participate in the cleanup last year. We'll see if I get myself on the poster next year. But no, seriously, it's not about getting yourself on the poster. It's about showing up for your community and it's about cleaning up. It's about having pride in your community, and and by the way, you don't need to wait for an organized thing or someone else to organize it. You just get a bucket, one of those grabber things, and just start cleaning up. Shubzilla and Bill Beats with Cartoon Violence USA and Dr. Riker at the Funhouse May 10th. That's at 3 p.m. That's a very early show. Executioner with Fantastic Flying Vultures, Ugly Jug, and of Lioness at the Funhouse May 22nd. That'll be the same night as Reaching Reason will be at El Corazon, so that should be interesting. I completely forgot. I completely forgot that Tesla was the name of a glam band from the 80s, like a hard rock metal band from the 80s. If you go to the website, it says, if you're here to read about the car, you are in the wrong place. We are Tesla, the band that has been rocking for over 40 years, which is true. They have a new album out July 17th called Homage, and they will be on tour this summer with Motley Crue and Extreme, who is another band I forgot existed. They will also be in Rockin' in Paradise with Styx in October. Depose, the sound, I'm wearing my Sound Off shirt, a Sound Off band alum, or Sound Off alum. They will be playing a Battle of the Bands at Magnuson Park on July 19th. July 24th, they'll be at Real Art Tacoma, Depose and Friends. August 2nd, they'll be at Baba Yaga, and August 10th, they'll be at the Funhouse with Blame Aphrodite. DRI is coming to El Corazon on October 17th. Spaceballs the movie the sequel, Spaceballs, the new one, is canonically what it is now called, not Spaceballs, The Search for More Money. It's coming out April 23rd, 2027, so that's a ways away, but it's about a year away. Mr. Dinkle's Weekend is canonically every April now on this channel. I've decided. One Book, One Coast, 140 library systems joined to read George Takei's They Called Us Enemy. I have it on hold at the library. I might do library hauls. I did go to the library today, and I have books and DVDs and stuff to if I do some unboxings. Yeah, I was like, I'm not doing great on time, so probably not. Yeah, and then I might do a Grove unboxing as well, but again, it doesn't reply hazy, ask again. DRI, okay. All right, we're going to get to some band flyers. Then we'll look at the Due 206 calendar. No, we're doing okay for time. We're not. This is Bristle. They will not be playing tomorrow at El Corazon, but the Scoffs, which feature Lonnie from Bristol, will be. I'm not entirely sure what I'm playing. I'm just going to hit it and see. Okay. AutoMod is trying to stop. I will allow the Stream Boo best viewers by viewers. Alright, and then again, once I'm screen sharing, I can't see the chat, so I'll come back and check on it at some point. In the meantime, as always, start with our friend, the First Avenue Bridge. The Echo Chamber show tomorrow, Rat Utopia, is an outdoor show, and they did a little statement about just the importance of outdoor DIY shows to the community, and I 100% agree. I am so excited that now that spring and summer is here for more outdoor shows. Oh, I am 100% bringing my skateboard tomorrow. 5 key phrases. I always encourage people to say them with me, because muscle memory is a real thing. Am I free to go? I wish to remain silent. I do not consent to this search. Am I under arrest? I want to speak to a lawyer. This came from ACLU, Know Your Rights training. Chateau Saint Michel, you can see Yellow Card is sold out. Metric with Broken Social Scene seems to be the one that I hear a lot of people talking about. Ziggy Marley. Ziggy Marley was somewhere for Record Store Day. I was like, ooh, lucky you. Was it somewhere in LA, maybe? I don't know. I'm going to play one more by Bristol. Boys to Men, Fits in the Tantrums, Tori Amos, etc. Trans Indie Showcase, this is happening tomorrow night. Chloe Western, Ellie Austin, Boy Heroine, and Second Place Theory at the Chop Suey. That's an early show starting at 4:30. Doors at 4:30, music at 5. And they mean it. They mean it. Because they're going to have a dance night that this is going to end, and they'll kick you out because they're going to have a dance night that starts at 9. always a great day to delete Facebook. Next public fire is June 19th. Okay, so completely separate from the May Day that's at Cal Anderson at noon. There's a something happening at the Rainier Beach Light Rail at 4. Place of Operation Ivy. I pulled these. Yeah, no, I'm not even going to this show anymore. I pulled out all like my featured. Am I going to play their cover of Sheen Is? Oh no, I'm going to play their cover of I Don't Care. What I would love to do is just not go to the show, but not request a refund and just kind of like pay it forward. But I can't afford to do that. It's a $34 ticket. This is Operation Ivy covering I Want to Be Sedated by the Remote. This is I Don't Care. As you can see in the lower corner, if you look, these are the trains to Busan. These are the horror movie, the zombie movie. These are the actual trains. It's called the Sky Cap. Someone looked at this and said, "Yeah, I can make a horror movie out of that." These are the real trains to Busan. That's like wild. They're so cute. They look like Legos. Tomahawk with the Melvins, August 1st, I'm sorry, 11th and 12th at the Showbox. It has been brought to my attention that the Sorry, I'm yelling over Jesse Michaels. It has been brought to my attention that the Rat City Arts Festival is in Boston. I don't know how this ended up on my feed, and I don't know how it ended up in my live stream, but Rat City Arts Festival is, however, they are accepting, they're specifically looking for youth performers 8 to 18, and they're accepting applications through May 5th, if I'm not mistaken. Is Chasing the Night. Bouncing Souls with Suicide Machines. If you're experiencing thoughts of self-harm, call 988 or text 741-741. This is the latest in the... They're skipping Seattle. So it looks like they're playing Portland, and you see there's like a red bar. This is actually not until February of 2027, by the way. This is the fourth column. February 2027, Portland. I'll zoom in. And then does that red indicate they're adding a date, or they've removed a date, or they will not be playing? But it does not look like they have any Seattle date. Dead Bars is a Seattle band. They literally are taking a Seattle band on tour, but not playing Seattle. Man, our scene must suck. Some of this I think is actually. Was I supposed to? Oh no, Bullshit Detector. It says TBA, but that's actually we're gonna see the flyer. They are playing. Where are they playing tonight? They played somewhere tonight. We'll get to it. And then this, this actually happened. That was the 16th. This is tonight. Is Chasing the Night. Whoa, there we go. They're at the Kraken tonight. Bullshit Detector headlines with Picket Line, Batangas, and Heist at the Kraken. But it's midnight. This show's over. Unless you're a time traveler, in which case, have fun. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play it out. This is tomorrow night. Kasi, Chuck Vibes, Toxic Tears, and Storm Boy at the Kraken. Eve's Black Heart, Licorice Chamber, Vicious Cycle, and the Palace of Tears. This is also tomorrow night. That's at Cryptotropia in Olympia. Rat Utopia Experiment, Muscle, Faith in Strangers, and Hate Knife. That's at the Echo Chamber. Wait, am I still screen sharing? I can't minimize. Hold on. It doesn't look like I am screen sharing. Or I am? No, I am not. What have I been doing? Okay, what have I been doing? Have I even been screen sharing this whole time? No. Okay. We're going back. I'll do it really quickly, but they're all cool flyers, so you have to see them. Alright, there's like speed dial. And then we'll change the music. Okay. Here we are. This is a Dead Kennedys with Soup is Good Food. DM, you can DM Rat Utopia Experiment, you can DM me. Goldfinger with Broadway Calls and Sullivan at the Showbox tomorrow. They're at the Commodore Ballroom in Vancouver, BC tonight. Grim Earth Sorcia, Milana Non. There's at McCoy's Tavern tomorrow night. Sounds pretty gothy. That's in Olympia. The Accused with Box Cutter and Sex. I can read it, but I can't read it. Alright, this is at the Shakedown, which is... Let me grab my cheat sheet. I'm gonna guess Bremerton, but let's find out together. Bellingham. That's why I don't guess. I went to Bremerton and the show was in Bellingham. Yeah, no, that's why I don't guess. So as you can see, I have crossed Tsunami Bomb off of this flyer, sadly. Crimewave 66, Berserk, Viscos, and Flea Mail all still on the bill. Unfortunately, Tsunami Bomb, for undisclosed reasons, will not be able to. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my notes. I had an idea to alphabetize. I should ouch. Dropped my keyboard on the foot that I didn't break, but did something really bad too. Anyway, moving on. Gallomaker, Guilty Strangers, East Blackheart, and Manta. Sunday, April 19th at the Shakedown in Bellingham, not Bremerton. Punk's Cry 2 with Black Punk, Toxic Tears, Kasi, and Heist at Real Art Tacoma. That is also this Sunday. Sex Facey with Semi-Soft and Hitting Driver at the New Frontier Lounge in Tacoma. That is... Oh, that already happened. That's Tuesday, April 21st. That happened. Thursday... Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. That is not. That is next Tuesday, 21st. April 23rd, Life Rips, Set Spaces, Hemmed Up, and Fuck Everything at the Charleston in Bremerton. And then Friday the 24th, Sex Faces, Chico Detour, Bug Nasties, Back from the Grave, and Toxic Thrust at Tim's Tavern. The Mistins, Freak Accident, Ex-Victim's Family, TV 1984, 4:25. That's next Friday, right? Is that right? No, it's next Saturday at Slim's Last Chance. Hedonist, Christo, Lexicon, and Arsenal Mall at Old School Pizza next Saturday. That's also in Tacoma. Oh. Alright, we just said that. Okay. Caps Lock, The Maya Experience, The Day Before We Met, Actress and The Hobby at Quality Flea Center next Saturday. That's probably my pick for next weekend. I'll try and show up a little earlier this time. Los Angeles Anarchist Book Fair, April 25th and 26th, next Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Possessed Seattle, Regiment, Disc Test, The Keeps, Immolation, Disease. That's at Black Market Skateboards on Aurora.
The only world we've got. Let's protect it while we can. That's all there is.
Fuck yes. And I love the Beer City logo is on there. They are the punkest skateboard. Well, they're all punk. I don't know. Punk and skate kind of go together. Kind of. Peanut butter and jelly kind of go together. They don't have to go together, but they can go together. They go together quite well. April 26th, so that's next Sunday at the Fun House. Verota, Last Respite, Those Agonies, Cell Block 3. This is Lysol with C4 followed by Drink by Pride. Also Soup for My Family. Freak Accident TV 1984 and the Mistons at the Valley. I believe. Okay, don't guess. Don't guess. The Valley is Tacoma. I'm still glad. I'm glad I looked it up. I didn't guess. And that's okay. Tripwire at the Black Lodge with the subjunctive and sneer. I agree. 2 hot bands at the front room. That's interesting. Okay. Sunday, April 26th. That's next Sunday. So again, that's another weekend where Saturday. Yeah, I love that Fridays are off. Are not a huge day for shows in Seattle, but Sundays are. Is that all the service industry workers? These bands, Beautiful Freaks, Black Ends, Universe, Casio Youth, and Fatal Femmes at Chop Suey on the 30th, on April 30th. Also on April 30th. Oh, it's the same show. But Vampires Take Back the Night is the theme, or the... Yeah. Team Non-Existent, Downsize, Worms in Dirt, and the Rat Utopia Experiment at the Real Art on Tacoma 30th. Cherub Chains, Reflex, What It Meant, Dip, and Next Objective at Tacoma VFW. Cheap Show, Buy Hot Dogs. April, that happened. Oh, no, I'm sorry, tomorrow night. This is tomorrow night at Tacoma VFW 969. Cherub Chains, Reflex, What It Meant, Dip, and Next Objective. That is a killer lineup for $5. I'm just saying. Fire Engine. Caps Lock, Kids on Fire, Kasi, Truancy, and MFD at Slice of Life in Tacoma. Mayday Misery, May 1st and 2nd day. So is Community FK playing both nights? That's the part I'm confused about, but I'm fine either way. But this looks like the most updated flyer. Blood Dance, 13th Sky, Cliff and Ivy, Funeral Process, Datura, Post-Rapture Party, Day 1, and then Witch Hands, Rival Cults, Mood of a Sinner, Licorice Chamber, and Eve's Black Heart. I might host and MC Dave Bass. My pick would be Day 2. This is at the Central Saloon. Of course, I would already be downtown on the 1st, so maybe that's one. I don't know. We'll see. For the love of music we endure, Seattle's own Death Rock Festival, born in 2025, returns to its second year with a 2-day lineup. Rise to the grave occasion on May 1st and 2nd with 12 bands from across North America, held at the landmark Central Saloon in Pioneer Square. Boop, boop. And again, Community FK haven't played the Northwest in LA. Death Rock, they haven't played the Northwest in 20 years. Alright, I guess I'm playing it out. Goth Night at Shrine Social Club. This is in Boise, Idaho, May 3rd. No, I'm sorry, this is May 4th at the Belltown. No, this is May 3rd. I got the date wrong on my, May 3rd, Disorderlies, Gruesome Pursuit, Clean Lines, Color Bars, and Bad Wallpaper at Belltown Yacht Club. Friday, May 8th at the Lucky Dime, which is in Everett. Disease, Burial Rites, Distest, Toxic Tears, and Tongue Bath. I did it! I can name everyone on this flyer right now. Don't ask me again in 10 minutes. At the Cave in Bellingham, Rat Utopia Experiment, Made Up Words, who I think put this show together. Fatal Femmes, Third Space at, again, the Cave, DM for Address, May 9th in Bellingham. Beautiful Freaks, Flea Mail and Bazaar, an abortion party supporting Northwest Abortion Access Fund, May 9th at Baba Yaga. These bands who are way too cool for me. Looks metalrific. Leftover Crack, May 11th at El Corazon. Lucky Liquor, Twitter, That Band, Midwest Lust, and That Band, May 12th. Rat King and Florida Man with the Autocrats, May 14th at the Charleston in Bremerton. The Hobby, Made Up Words, Manta, and Veility's End at Lucky Liquor, May 15th. May 16th, Blackwater Biannual Record Fair, Punk and Metal. That is happening at Blackwater Records in Portland on May 16th. We've been listening to a bunch by Lysol. That was C4, followed by Drink My Pride, Glasgow Smile, and Glasgow Smile. Corpse Gas, Pungence, Disease, and something Live at the Clubhouse. I don't know where that is. I'm not cool enough. But no, I am developing the courage to DM for address, and by George, they just give it to you. They don't make you name your top 5 albums or anything. This is the Kinks. So I've been playing all day and all the night a lot. This is till the end of the day. Delridge with the Disorderlies and Just Barely, Friday the 22nd at the Charleston. Screeching Weasel with the Dwarves, El Corazon, May 22nd. Skull Rocket, Cat People, Loud Motor Skull Rocket C4, Cat People, Loud Motor, May 22nd at Lucky Liquor. Sabotage Noise 3-year anniversary at the Zine, May 22nd at Pipsqueak. 5:30. It's an organized crime album release. Long live Mousetrap. A benefit for Prairie Land Defendants. Slug Season, a backyard DIY show featuring all friends here, Bliss and Maybe Even. May 23rd in the Central District. DM for address. I like Central District house shows. I probably will. May 24th, call for vendors at Ye Old Comet Tavern, 11 to 4 Medieval Market. But yeah, obviously the call for vendors is now. The market is the 24th. Margie Barzy, Distex, Toxic Tears, Flea Mail and Open Veins, May 29th at the Marginal Way Skate Park. Boop boop, get those outdoor shows. No one turned away for lack of funds. P-Lander Z will be at the Fun House May. I know what months have already passed. May 29th. I can say words. They'll be at the Star Theater in Portland, May 28th. The Scots Hi-Fi Murder from SLC and Chance to Steal at the Kraken, May 22nd. Deceits and Past Self with Knife Rituals, June 5th at El Corazon. This You Really Got Me. By the Kinks. Oxygen Destroyer and Drawn and Quartered at El Corazon, June 7th. Hunks and His Punks. Seattle, Washington, June 10th. No location. South Sound Punk and Oi Fest happening June 13th and 14th. Defiance is playing day 1 with The Indicted, Vicious Cycle, The Scoff, Proletera, Taste Testers, and Molotov Juicebox. Day 2, Big Time, Me Grimlock, Meat Beaters, Bridge Kids, Disorderlies, and more to be assigned. Aquabats are playing Seattle June 13th at the Showbox. Sneer is playing with Caps Lock, Mass Grief, and Nogginless. That is a tour kickoff and album release at Lucky Liquor. That is June 13th. Clorox Girls return at the Clockout June 13th at the Valley in Tacoma June 12th, and at the at Blackwater Records in Portland on June 14th. Punk Rock Flea Market, the next Punk Rock Flea Market, June 19th through the 21st. Vendor applications are now open. Did I say this feels like a little bit of a vendor's application open episode? June 21st at the Fun House. Whoops. Boop, boop. Moldavite, Neurocytosis, Cryptoxin, Mortality, Lividity, and I'm going to pretend that says Best Baccarat. I can't actually read it. I still can't read it. Oh, wait. I can blow that out. This is Tired of Waiting. It actually does say Burt Baccarat. It is. That band is named Burt Baccarat. Wait, ex-anal cunt? Huh. Huh. These bands. The Accused. I guess I have to play. My finger's getting ahead of itself. Pacific Northwest Harsh Fest, Monsanto VFW Hall Campground, $35 per day, $60 weekend pass, no dogs, no jerks. Camping included with admission. Alice Bag Band, July 17th at the Black Lodge. Some of us are trying to get the taste testers on that bill. Punk Fest, July 18th and 19th, Bouncing Souls, Pennywise, Suicide Machines, Vandals, Good Cop, Bad Cop, Good Riddance, Against All Authority, Diesel Boy, Bite Me Bambi, Dollheads, War on Women, War on Women! So if you missed them at Vera, there's your chance. That's in Bellingham. These bands. Captured by Robots is coming back. I don't know if they're playing both nights, August 8th and 9th, but they'll be at Northwest Speed Fest. Benefit for Seattle Drum School, Clock Out, May 2nd, Ladies' Choice Memorial Show, Adam Noble Bass, Great Falls, Filth is Eternal, Gift Yankee, Nosrifat, Paralysis Expletive, The Darts with Service and Fucking Eagles, May 8th. And these are the last, like once we get through May, I think my notes, it'll just be linearly in order because I now have a naming system for the flyers so that they'll all be dated properly. Well, yeah, I have a standardized convention for how I name the flyers that is by date. All right, here is The Accused with some music, presumably. This is Halo Flies, followed by We Can All Work Together. Capitol Hill Block Party, these bands. So again, Tsunami Bomb will not be on this bill, but Crimewave 66 is now the headliner. Rat Utopia Experiment, Third on Pike, visit at the Charleston and Bremerton. Pentagram, Royal Thunder, Dust to the Angel plus guest El Corazon, April 24th. April 26th at the Funhouse, Baroda, Last Respite, Cellblock, Free, Those Agony. I still can't tell you who the headliner is. Groupthink, Twitter, Disease, and those two bands from Bremerton at Lucky Liquor on the 11th. Dazzling Tillman at Jazz Bones in Tacoma on May 13th with Yellfire and Ravenswood. Ferocious X from Osaka, Japan with Fred Ock, Ratavista, and Frenzy. They'll be playing somewhere in Seattle on May 1st, but we don't have a location. Rocky and the Sweden, Night Theater, Democracy and Disc Test, May 16th at the Black Lodge. Cryptopsy playing None So Vile, Necrot, Fulci, and whoever that last band is at El Corazon, May 17th. Regional Justice Center with Extinguish, Slime, Apex Predator, Natural Human Instinct, and Total Power Exchange on Friday, May 22nd. It's $30, but that is a stacked ass lineup at Real Art Tacoma. Terror with Pain of Truth and End It start today at El Corazon, May 2nd. And again, I don't even know if this band is playing Seattle. Okay. Agent Orange, when June 17th. I need to get with the grounds at quitting time. I'm sorry, not tickets to this one, because this one is at Tracyton Movie House. Bremerton. Play one more by the accused. Why can't not what? We can all get along. This is the one I need to get tickets to. Agent Orange at El Corazon, Friday the 19th, with the Brown Scoffs and Kids on Fire. South Sound, Punk and Oi, Defiance, Last Responders, Indicted, Vicious Cycle, The Stop. Yeah, okay, we've already done all this. Against All Authority, first PNW show in 20 years. Oh, am I making, okay, anyway, with 2:30 and Distorted Times, they'll be playing the Fun House on the 27th, and Twilight Cafe in Portland on the Sunday the 28th. Soldiers of Steel returns with all these bands August 14th and 15th at Substation. Accused yet again, who we're listening to right now. This is happening tomorrow night with Kids on Acid with Acid Teeth, No House. Also tomorrow night, No Signs of Serenity, Witch Agony, and two other bands at the Jules May. Rich Kids on Acid will be at Tony V's with Detonator and BCG, Brain Cell Genocide, this Sunday. Behemoth, Deicide, and a bunch, Immolation and Rotting Christ at Showbox Soto. That is this Sunday. Leftover Crack, May 11th, excuse me. And again, Rat City Arts Festival is Boston, but sure, why not? Oh, that says April, applications due, to be a ranger. I don't know. Yeah, I saw that to be part of the festival, applications due by May 5th. I don't know. I'm not in Boston. Asylum, again, every Pioneer Art Walk during the first Thursday of every month. 10 by 10 space per vendor, no vendor fee. POC, femme, trans, queer, forward. That happened. Darts are at Sister Bar in Albuquerque, not Launchpad for once. And then Seattle at the Clock Out, May 9th. Just a shout out to Pure All Chocolate. They are indigenous made and supported. And I bet that shit is good in the freezer. These are literally addictive, like physically addictive. Mr. Dinkles played last weekend, and they are now back in California. We miss them. Come back soon. Seattle Pop Punk Festival. Iron Chic. Boris the fucking Sprinkler. 4 lights plus 12 Pacific Northwest pop punk bands. November 12th, 13th, and 14th at Slim's Last Chance. These shows. Seeking 35 people for paid trials in depression. Psychedelics being tested. Must not have bipolar disorder. Damn. I actually can't remember if I was formally diagnosed or not. I don't think I ever was. I don't think I officially have a diagnosis. This is Shubzilla featuring Bill Beats. With Prelude followed by Unrest, possibly Keeper. The weirdest product placement ever since Nutella. Oh, I have to. This was a song request that I still haven't played. I still need to play this for this person. Yep. Kurt Vile and the Violator, KV's Been Good to Me tour. Special guest Ryan Davis and the Roadside Band at the Fifth Avenue Theater. That's July 3rd. Rocky Horror Picture Show, original cast Spooktacular featuring the original Magenta Patricia Quinn. Boop fucking boop, I've met her. October 15th at the Fifth Avenue Theater. I might have to get tickets for that. Was it meet and greet, costume contest, and more. Tsunami Bomb with Hans Gruber and the Die Hards European tour. Shabazz Palaces, that's next. Oh, I'm already doing something next Saturday, so whatever I thought I was going to do, I'm not doing because I already have tickets to this. Shabazz Palaces with Stas the Boss and Just Money. I'll play them next probably. Saturday, May 30th, the Emo Prom, Business of Misery, Paramore Tribute, and My Chemical Romance, a MCR Tribute. Tony V's Garage, all ages until 11. Emo, goth, and scene attire encouraged. This is gas being $8 a gallon. I did that. Water Parks Jinx, the new era has begun. Rest in Power. Fuck Ice. Bonnie Rebel at the Black Lodge next Saturday. Fuck Tesla. Oh, yeah, Free Ahmed Eldon. Who was last seen in Kuwait, I think, I want to say on March 2nd. DRI, October 17th at El Corazon. Shubzilla with Bill Beats, who we're listening to right now with Cartoon Violence USA and Dr. Stryker at the Funhouse May 10th. Fuck Trump, fuck you for voting for him, fuck the GOP for aiding him, fuck the Supreme Court for gutting democracy, fuck the entire Trump administration, fuck the media for enabling him, and fuck billionaires for funding him. That's right. Alright. Oh, I am going to play this out. And then we'll take a brief look at I missed there was a Transjoy Visibility and Resistance Chalking Party today at 6, but I missed it. And then, and then the other one that I saw, 425 Stop Ice Warehouse Detention. I don't see a location. time or location yet, but that's next Saturday. Of course, the following Friday is May 1st, May Day general strike and boycott.
With these two hands, I'ma put 'em all to sleep. Unrest for the weary, burn 'em all, hit 'em with the
And then all the usual stuff happening tomorrow. However, we did not shut down the Renton Tesla. They just moved, but the protests are continuing at the new location and time. Detective Cookie Chest Park, Take Back America from 2 to 4 at South Center, and then Sunday in West Seattle from 12:30 to 1:30, Bang Pots for Gasa. Not a lot of political action this weekend, but the big thing is the May Day general strike. Weapons grade chemical carfentanil surges as dangerous substitute for fentanyl. It sounds like a dangerous substitute for. I would like to know more, but not right now. Okay, we're skipping Friday because it's already Saturday. This is today, right? Oh. Oh no, they're still showing me. We're skipping it. We're going straight to Saturday. No, there's a band called Lemon Boy? This is Shabazz Palaces. This is live from Third Man Records. Summer Cannibal Divers and Lemon Boy at the Sunset Tavern. Disco. Goldfinger with Broadway Calls and Sullivan at Showbox. U District Farmers Market. Lagos Island, Seattle. Ari Spears at Emerald City Comedy Club. No one has corrected it. Yeah, no, I'm the only one who's reporting Tsunami Bomb is not playing this show. Unless it's all a hoax. I want to wake up tomorrow and be like, nope, it was all a hoax. Maria Semple with Ken Jennings at Town Hall. Anthem at Spanish Ballroom. Sour Times, a tribute to Portishead at Nectar. Oh, I can play some Portishead. Best 80s party ever so far. Someone remember. I'm not the only one who remembers Bright Futures. That's all I have to say. Sapphic Prom at Nectar. Oda Chai, No Signs of Serenity. So it is Oda Chai. Oda Chai, No Signs of Serenity, Witch Agony, Toxic Mortality and Burden. That's the other one. Trans Indie Showcase, we already talked about that. Eros Radio, Rotting in Place, Forged by Dread, at the Funhouse. A night of Party Girl Anthems at Chop Suey. First Seattle Taiwanese Eco Film Festival. Staff at the I thought the Egyptian closed. I'm so confused. Or did I? Giselle at McCaw Hall. Canine at Substation. Pop Cats, the Seattle Center, that's the Cat Convention. International Children's Friendship Festival at the Seattle Center. Quiet Reading at Folio. I used to do that at the Sorrento. I loved it. We're all just here together, but not really, and don't talk to me. That is as social as I get. Yeah, no, yeah. We all agree books are better than people. Because they love you back. And play one more. Kubota Gardens postcard workshop at 11. Huh. Meet the Cossack Seattle's motorcycle stunt and drill team at Moha and no thank you. Bad Indian and Native American comedy show at Tacoma Comedy Club. Radio enthusiasts of Puget Sound at Kenyon Hall. Delete the App's bar takeover. Volunteer bird walk at Kubota Gardens. Community cleanup. Duwamish Eco Tour. Oh, floral tattoo, it's you, it's me, and there's dancing, and you are something true at Baba Yaga. Floral tattoo does not play out nearly enough. Alright, that's Saturday, let's see what's going on Sunday, and then we did it. We've done it. We did this episode. Seattle Restaurant Week begins the 19th through the 2nd. Art Brut. School of Rock Spring Season Preview at the Crocodile at noon. Again, Art Brut with Scarves at the Sunset. Homeboy Sandman with Coolsey, Progeny, and Greg Cypher at Substation. Behemoth at Showbox Sodo with Deicide. Margaret Cho at the Moore. Choligarchy. Yeah, no, I feel like I mean, we're. Harry Spears continues. Dungeons and Drag Queens. Giselle, Anna Marathon, A Silent Voice at Sif Egyptian, Mind Game, Komoke, single release at Baba Yaga, Pop Cats continues. Movie night, The Apartment. Come back, season 3 watch party at Queer Bar. I guess that's weekly. Mindfulness for Lazy Meditators, a special series. Me too. Alright, that was it. Let's just take a look real quick, see if there's anything going on in Easy Street. I literally... I am feeling Choose the Five Boroughs is a fine album. It is definitely not. Oh my gosh, I can't even get rid of it. Is that true? But the hype over the anniversary, and it's been 20 years. I'm like, wow, since Beastie Boys' final album, right? If that was their final album, right? Book signing, Noah Kahan listening party, American football listening party, Foo Fighters record store release. Kneecap, early listening party. Basement, early listening party. Friday album release early. Steven Sanchez, early listening party. So a lot of listening parties, but not a lot of in-stores. And then I just want to take a quick look at, you know. Bowie Gothskate next Friday. Girls and Roses, Guns N' Roses tribute. Oh, that's where I want to be on May 1st. Bloody Sabbath, Black Sabbath tribute. Oh, that got flipped out. There was a different band. I can't remember who it was. Haley Gregg, Lindstrom and the Limit. Night with Henry Mansfield. I am feeling like I'm going to play one more song, but more or less fundamentally. That is it. That is yeah, our top picks for the we've done it. This is Sex and Candy by Marcy Playground. Alright, we're just going to do a couple more things here. Okay, for what it's worth, yeah, Brandy Carlisle live at Easy Street. I already mentioned Bruce Springsteen live at Asbury Park. These are record store day picks. Neil Young live. Elton John, Robert Plant. Actually sounds like a new EP of original material. Good for him. Because that's always an option too. You don't just go like flood with, Final time mentioning that Tsunami Bomb will not be playing the shows, but the shows will go on at Tony V's in Everett, El Corazon, and the Charleston in Bremerton. Rebecca Black will be performing at Diplo's Honky Tonk, 24th to the 26th. April 25th is also Indie Bookstore Day. And then Free Comic Book Day is coming May 2nd. Monday, May 2nd at Cal Anderson, Monday, May 1st, noon at Cal Anderson Park, or 4 p.m. at the Rainier East Light Rail Station. I bet there are other events going on as well. This is Your Lucky Day in Hell by the Eels. Alright, well, it is what it is. Library halls show off the magazines for. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do hauls. I'm gonna turn off the background. We're officially into bonus features. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Public art. Latest issue of The Stranger. Passing through. Uh-oh, our state Supreme Court is getting shook up. A film festival for punks. Exploring our favorite liminal spaces. Spring reads for desperate times. Sad clowns. The downfall of Teatro Zingani. Oh. 30,000 abortion pills. Which we're stockpiling, if I'm not mistaken. Don't worry, we're definitely not ending with this. Oh, the Egyptian will reopen this month for Latin American Punk Film Festival put on by a puppet company. Yeah, you read that right. So this This I had previously been recommending and continue to recommend. The trip. I am on Spain. I still have Spain and Greece to go. Having watched the original British and then the Italy. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off! No, I can't do it. I do a terrible Michael Caine. The Monkey, still haven't watched it, but I've had it for a while, saving it for a special occasion. Smithereens, this has been on my list for a minute. The Long Walk, that's Stephen King, that's also Stephen King. And then Inside Man, which I'm pretty sure I've seen, but I'm seen deleted, so watch it again. You Are Beautiful and You Are Alone, the biography of Nico by Jennifer Otter Bitterdijk, which I had again previously had checked out, but it's been a minute. Against Breaking on the Power of Poetry by Ada Limon, the 25th Poet Laureate of the United States. The Beginning Comes After the End, Notes on a World of Change by Rebecca Solnit. The Overthinker's Guide to Making Decisions, How to Make Decisions Without Losing Your Mind. I literally stood in the library for trying to decide if I wanted to take this or not. The Eye of the Monkey, a novel by Christina Todd. Chart hits 2024, 2025. I'm trying to remember what song I actually... Pink Pony Club. A bar song, Tipsy, Shabuzi. That's about it. 52 weekends in the Pacific Northwest. Thank goodness that was a little bit difficult. That was a little bit of a struggle bus, wasn't it? Am I closing out with this? Let's find out. This is Traveling Boy, followed by Down in the Willow Garden by Art Garfunkel. Off of All I Know. Oh wait, no, that's listed. Okay, well, if that's the single, then, and it's the first track, then let's go ahead and play that. Did I say 52 weekends in the Pacific Northwest, a locals curated guide to year-round getaways? These are all peak picks, by the way, which means I'll be back in 2 weeks. And then in Shitification, Cory Doctorow, why everything suddenly got worse and what to do about it. Since Art Garfunkel is known, among other things, for his lustrous hair, perfect artist to open my Olaplex. And again, it's not exciting, it's just Olaplex, specifically Olaplex number 3. And I love that the boxes are branded on the inside. I don't know why that's, I don't know why that always gets to me. But yeah, no, just my regular Olaplex order. Here's the flyer for that cleanup that I'm not on, but I'm okay about it, I'll survive. It's just funny that I was on the flyer last year. My pillow comes with a 5-year warranty. That's kind of nice. I have to save that somewhere important. Also came with one of those things. You know how delicious those are. No, seriously, don't eat those. I don't know, I might use this autoplace. I mean, they have kids. Their kids are cute. I watch their kids grow up like my milkman, so maybe now I have to take my car there. They're in Georgetown, so it wouldn't be super convenient, but not that I have used, well, Georgetown, yeah, I've, oh, United Negro College Fund sending me basil seeds again. I guess I have to plant those. And some address labels. And the photo of a scholar to guilt me into donating. UN and United UNCF. UNCF. And I think I mentioned these, but I did not show them off. My Cave Town tickets. Does it say Chloe Moriando on it? It doesn't say her name on it, but that's okay. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being you. Boop, boop.